Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Brendan, many congratulations. What a win. Just try and sum up your emotions after that.
Over the moon, you know. I hold Gary in such high esteem, you know, and even when I walk into a place and I know I'm playing Gary, like even for the bull up there tonight, I felt so anxious because it was Gary Anderson, and there's not many people that I have to play that does that to me. So yeah, Gary's I just think so much of Gary, and I think how brilliant he is and how naturally he is, like, and it's great to get a win against him, and but I just know it wasn't Gary Anderson out there for a lot of that game.
You've now beaten 2 world champions in the space of 48 hours, so not been a bad couple of days, has it?
No, very good. I have to admit, to beat. I think I've beat the 2 best performers on the PDC floor this year, and that in itself is a massive achievement, you know. But at the same time, there's so much more to be done. You can't just expect to walk in and breeze through the next game, whoever it is. I have to give my next opponent the utmost respect and go and do the best of my ability and hopefully come out a winner.
And you said after beating Gevy you're here to win. After what you've done over the last couple of days, how much belief do you have that you can go all the way now?
Yeah, there's certain things that have happened that probably make me believe that maybe it's meant to be. You know, I never expected Gary Anderson to miss doubles in the first couple of sets that basically handed them to me, and I never expected him to be so off. And then I never expected myself to collapse, because I did. When I had it in the bag, I collapsed, and you know, I knew then I had to throw something because Gary was throwing some decent darts, and you know, my fight I will take from that there that I fought back, even though I could have been mentally destroyed. I wasn't. I fought back, and I came good in the end.
Thank you, Brendan. Well done.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Brendan, how do you recompose yourself when you're 2-0 up, should have been 3-0 up, and in the blink of an eye, Gary's level? How do you refocus?
I was just trying to tell myself that, you know, you're still in this game, you have the darts, keep it going, and sure, next thing I lose the darts. And so I had to just keep telling myself again, you know, you've made a mistake, a major mistake here. It could cost you the match, but at least fight. Just fight to the bitter end. Just don't lie down and let him walk all over you. So I did fight, and I actually started to play decent darts in that 6th set, and you know, I played well and got a 3-1 win in legs, and then I was back to even score, and I was ready to go the whole hog. I was going to 5-all.
In the context of your career, where you've come from, obviously thinking about walking away at one point to where you are now, is this one of the most satisfying victories of your career?
I think it is, for probably my attitude under. I put myself in a terrible place mentally, but I fought back, you know, and the fight when you impose, you know, the mishaps on yourself, that is the most, you know, gratifying thing for me, that I wasn't willing to let it just roll over and get beat. I came back again, but I came back playing well. You know, when I got that head on me, I focused and started to hit the trebles a lot more and cut out the trebleless visits, you know, so I was happy with that.
Brendan, many congratulations.
Thanks, Phil.
Brendan, today was a massive occasion, but tomorrow could be even bigger, whether it is Luke Littler or Raymond van Barneveld. How much are you looking forward to that?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to take a day off. New Year's Day, sorry. I'm nitpicking, but New Year's Day, it's going to be massive. Quarterfinals of the World Championship, you know, that in itself is massive. Doesn't care who you play, you know, and when you get to the last 8, you're going to play a class act, you know, and that, you know, they've had to battle the same way as I had to get this far, and whoever it is, I'm prepared to fight with them again, and that's just the way I am. I've decided, in the last couple of months to change my attitude to just fight for everything rather than want to, hit big flash averages or anything like that. I'm just prepared to fight and get over the line now.
You said that Gary didn't quite see himself up there tonight. What do you mean by that as such?
Oh, it's just opportunities, he kept giving me. Like, I do not expect Gary Anderson to miss, I think there was a leg he made him miss 4 or 5 darts at a double. That's not Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson can miss a dart at a double, don't get me wrong. But when he's got 3 in his hand, no way. That's not Gary, even in his days when he was supposedly not good at doubles, he didn't miss 3. So for me, I felt he wasn't at the races. Maybe not scoring as heavy either, but I think towards the end of the game, he got his scoring boots on and put me under a lot of pressure.
Brendan, we saw throughout that match your wife Teresa and the audience shouting support. Is that not scary sometimes? Because it scared me.
I better be careful what I say, but no, Teresa, she's willing me on. I have no bigger supporter in the world than my wife Teresa. She is so wanting it for me, and to see her at the end in tears, I just know it means so much to her, and she dug me out of a hole, in 2018 with a phone call, and I went from 0 to actually winning the tournament, the next day. And she just knows what to say. She knows how to, boost my confidence. She has a bigger belief in me than I have, so I'm trying to throw the darts for her. And, if I believed half of what she believes, then I'd win in this hands down.
And next up, it's either Raymond van Barneveld or Luke Littler. Could it be 2 different people, 5-time world champion and 16-year-old? Have you got any preference of who you'd rather face?
No, because both of them's going to have the crowd against me, so I'm going to lose her straight away. But I would have to say, in that game there, I played Gary Anderson, and the crowd was totally for Gary, singing, but not once did they, try and put me off for that. And when I done something decent, they respected me and they applauded me and gave me good cheer. And I have to say, the crowd out there was amazing. It was brilliant. It's unbelievable to hear an atmosphere. I don't know how Gary felt in that game. The support he got, it was unreal. It was brilliant and not brilliant at the same time.
Brendan, huge well done, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Brendan, what would it take for us to see a massive celebration from you? Would it have to be winning the world title? There's 2 world champions have gone and you wait for them to leave the stage before you celebrate. It's very respectful, but do you ever feel like erupting?
There's times when probably maybe if I'm severely under pressure and pull a shot out, I'll give a wee celebration because it was do or die, but I like to give the utmost respect to my opponents, and I like to, not do anything towards them or make them feel underwhelmed or impeded. I want to beat them on the dartboard and only on the dartboard, but sometimes your emotions do get the better of you, but I've kept mine under control for this tournament, as you do say. And yeah, I let rip when Casey was heading off the stage, and that was because I respect the man so much, and I think he's awesome. I think tonight it was more relief to get over the line because it was such a mental battle up there.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Brendan, how difficult was it to hit that final double in that 7th set? You both missed a few before.
Yes, it was difficult, especially when I had missed earlier. I was going double 3. It's not the prettiest double in the world, so I never expected to get back. And then when Gary did miss 5s, I had to decide what I was going to do. And I just remember back to the World Match Play, and I beat Michael Van Gerwen on double 3. 3, so why not beat Gary in double 3? So I played an assertive game and I went for it, and thank God it went in first time.
Well, did that win against Michael, you said it before, did it give you confidence on stage that you may have used now in this run at the World Championship?
Yeah, it probably has, because Michael's a great, there's no getting away from that. He's got many more years left in him, but he's already a great in our sport. And, if I can turn over someone like Michael Van Gerwen, you have to take some confidence away from it, no matter how you think he played or that. But, he was very close to 100 average that day. And so I obviously played Michael when he was maybe not at his the best, but he wasn't far from it. So, yeah, I definitely take a lot of confidence from it.
And it's not your first World Championship quarter-final, so what can you take, what can you learn maybe from the last time?
I believe the last time I went up there, and I think I'm not the same player that I was then. I was liable to blind you with finishing, and then next day not be close. And I think that day against Nathan, missed a lot of doubles early on, and he took control of the game, and I suppose I got ratty with myself in my head. Probably didn't show it to anybody, but that's the feeling that I had, and he steamrolled me in the end. I suppose now I could say I know not to get ratty with myself if I do stupid things like I did tonight. Just knuckle down and be prepared to fight.
Thank you.
Yeah, one question, Brandon. Congrats. It's for the Dutch television. How do you look at Raymond van Barneveld during this tournament?
Raymond's just a legend, he's just class, and I've known Raymond so long, and I admire him, and he retired and he decided, no, I still love the game of darts, and he retired when he was probably getting bad runs and not feeling the best, and this is mentally torturous, this game, and can destroy anyone, but he's come back refreshed, and he's just a legend of the game, and you have to completely respect him and know that he can beat anyone.
Do you think Michael van Gerwen is the big favourite?
Big, not so much. I think it's tight between him and Luke. As far as I'm concerned, probably the form player this tournament is Christobe. He's been just superb. With people that has really played well against him, he has just battled and knuckled down and played tremendously well. I think Chris has to come in the reckoning of one of the title favourites.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.